we are on day 2 of Cannes, and we're stood just in front of the Havas Cafe behind us, which is, I think, just one shining example of just the absolute plethora of branding there is everywhere, all across Cannes at this time for the Lions. You can't really escape it. Just everywhere up and down this Croisette, which is the main strip by the beach. Left, right, centre, nooks, crannies, big signs, small signs, branding everywhere.
Have you dined at the Havas Cafe?
I have not dined at the Havas Cafe. I need to get myself an invite.
Well, that's the thing. There's so much branding everywhere, and it's tempting because that's what branding does, and that's what outdoor does, right? It's like, oh, I should check. I really got to get to Spotify. I really got, just too little time.
That's it.
The even Snapchat has a presence.
It does, doesn't it?
With a big giant Ferris wheel, actually. And the funny thing is, there too, not enough people are taking advantage of that thing. But yeah, everyone's trying to come up with something different to try to let people know that they're there.
Yeah, and this is before we even get to the cabanas, which are obviously supposed to be branded. They paid for them. They're in the main festival unit. The whole area around there has its own thing. But yeah,
and some of them are really decked out. We were both at the YouTube Beach today.
YouTube Beach.
So they have a volleyball court. They have a juice stand. They have an ice cream parlor. They have a T-shirt press. They have screens. Am I missing something?
There's probably more that I just didn't see, but there's a lot going on. But more enough about YouTube and all the brands. How was our day?
Well, the day was good. Actually, at YouTube, that's where kind of things were a little bit interesting. They had a panel where among the people talking was Fox, because Fox has just come out saying, we're going to follow YouTube and do these 6-second ads. So we had the president looking at kind of TV sales revenue, and he was saying that, we want to follow this. It's just more and more of our stuff is going online, going on demand, and in that world you're not stuck to 15-30 seconds anymore. You don't have to hit that clock.
Looking forward to having the 6-second ads introduced, because what has to happen is we have to have creative that is respecting people's time as much as possible. So the 6-second constraint basically challenges the creative community to say, deliver your message, respect the consumer, and we'll get you back to your show as quickly as possible.
So they're looking at everything.
That's fantastic, because YouTube has kind of set the standard, and they're going, that might be for us too. I mean, I was there a little later in the day at YouTube. I went to speak to Kevin Aloka, who's the head of culture and trends at YouTube. So it was great to talk to him about video trends, what he sees coming up, what YouTube's plans are really for the new technologies that are coming through, VR, AR, what brands need to do better on video. Yeah, it was a really good chat. But for me, I have to say, going back to our highlights, I had a really interesting thought-provoking session at the end of the day, which was the Marketers Roundtable for Gender Diversity. It's a group, a movement. It's called #SeeHer. They put on a great star-studded CMO panel. We had Mark Pritchard, we had Keith Weed, we had Fiona Carter, who's the Chief Brand Officer for AT&T, all talking about, we know it's an important topic, but having such serious people sit down and tell you what they're going to do to address the gender diversity issue, the plans they already have in place, what the industry, marketing, advertising can do more. Yeah, there was a lot of learning. It was a good discussion.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, one other thing I was looking forward to and didn't get, I was a little disappointed by, was the session with Papi Jung. Obviously, we don't get a chance to see her in the flesh, and we did on stage, but it was completely lost in translation. There was, literally there was translation because it was in Mandarin. So, partially it wasn't that great, but also just, there were these questions like, what are your plans in the next 5 years? I don't really have any plans. Do you want to, expand into other areas? No, not really. I want to focus on my work. It was like she was being the anti-star. So I wanted to see what made her a star. What was the sensation to see her kind of get into the rant? But I think it's taking Poppy out of her element and her, safe zone just didn't resonate yet. So I wanted to see that kind of a good kind of Poppy rant. But
Poppy was not very peppy. Would that be?
Yeah, I think it was just just a different form.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Well, we've had a great day 2. You can probably hear there's noise and parties and whatever. Yeah. So we'll probably go and check some of those out.
Good.
Cheers.
Yeah.